is a piece of salami. This is me eating the salami. You know what I just did? Killed my sperm! What's up, gentlemen? So we are facing a fertility epidemic as men. We used to be a lot more fertile than we are. A lot of the research and findings are coming out and showing that we as dudes, our testicles, our sperm, are in horrible shape. We're not as fertile, our sperm aren't as mobile, they're not as awesome as they used to be. And the truth is that there are a lot of things that we're doing or not doing on a daily basis that are absolutely destroying our sperm. Today, guys, I'm gonna go over some common mistakes damaging your boy's ability to swim super fast and be super awesome. Number one is sitting too long. We're sitting all the time, and when you sit, you're actually heating up your testicles. The hotter your balls get, the more damage is done to your sperm. Something else that is contributing, working or sitting with a laptop on your lap, guys, right over top of your junk, is something that you should absolutely try to avoid. Because of the heat that the laptop actually generates, causing your testicles to get even hotter, the other issue is the radiation that it causes. And so if you are somebody that does work with a laptop, I would definitely recommend getting some type of protective pad. These pads, they're called Defender pads. They actually will go on your lap first, prevent a lot of the radiation and heat from actually penetrating into your balls. The second thing damaging your balls' ability to produce awesome sperm is you're not getting enough, I miss my pillows. You're not getting enough quality, solid slumber. Sleep, it all boils down to sleep. Everything on your body in terms of functioning properly requires you to get enough adequate sleep, not adequate, awesome sleep, right? You gotta sleep enough, you gotta sleep deeply, you gotta make sure that you're resting effectively. But because we are having so many things that interfere with our circadian rhythm, our dopamine, we're laying in bed, looking at our phone, watching TV, guys, you gotta make sure you're making sleep a priority. The third thing you gotta make a priority is wrapping that rascal, making sure that you don't contract an STD, which is the next thing, damaging your sperm. Crazy thing about certain STDs is that some of them can lay dormant in our body for like years, and we never know about it. But the problem with this is that we can actually cause permanent damage to our boys and our testicles, not to mention those super sexy sperm. And so the takeaway, if you are somebody that is sexually active, you gotta wrap your salami, which actually brings me to the next mistake that's absolutely destroying and damaging your sperm, and that is your crappy diet. First up is processed meats, whether or not it's salami, deli meat. Guys, there's been a ton of research that's actually coming out and showing how bad this is, not only for your overall well-being, but also your sperm production, mobility, and then being super sexy and awesome. Something else that is absolutely destroying it is trans fat. You hear about good and bad fat? Those are the horrible fats. The ones that you're gonna find in pizza and cheeseburgers, they're the ones that actually like raise and boost cholesterol levels. The good fat, boom, are the ones that are found in like avocados, fish, and nuts, the omega-3, 6, and 9. Pesticides on fruit and vegetables. Guys, you gotta make sure you're washing them properly. All right, something else is the EDC chemical BPA that is found in plastics. BPA free. Guys, the good news is that because there's so much data and information coming out about the dangers of some of the harmful chemicals to your endocrine system, guys, they're making a lot of healthier options. Whether or not it's water, it's soda, if it has a plastic bottle and is not PPA free, it's leaching into the beverage that you're actually drinking. You're drinking it and it is destroying not only your testosterone, but also your sperm. A few other things that aren't necessarily amazing for your sperm and your fertility is actually soy. Now, I'm not mad at soy. I love tofu. I love edamame, right? But the truth is, if you're a dude and you want to maximize your fertility and your sperm's mobility, you got to make sure you reduce the amount of soy you're actually consuming. Next thing we got to talk about is you being overweight. The higher your BMI, the lower your sperm count, the lower your fertility. It's just a fact. The reason why so many men are suffering these days with low sperm count is because the majority of dudes are significantly overweight. Guys, you gotta make sure you start eating a healthier diet, all right? Prior planning prevents poor diet performance. Prepare your meals in advance. But Alpha, I don't have time to cook. It's easier just to go out and grab something from McDonald's. I don't have time to go to the grocery store. I don't wanna cook. Good news, neither do I. And that's why I and you are gonna love Factor. Factor is today's video sponsor and my most delicious brand partner. All right, so the slogan says it all, right? Fitness starts with food. Factor is America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit. You know why? Because they're amazing, they're awesome, and you are gonna love them as much as I do. Guys, Factor gives you the convenience of like a pre-made meal. It saves you time from having to go shopping. It saves you money because you don't have to buy extra stuff. So let me explain how it works. Step number 1, you go to that link down below and pick the type of meals you want, all right? For me, I go calorie smart. Every meal is 500 550 calories or less. But you could go vegan, you could go keto, you could go vegetarian, you could go chef's choice, or they even have protein plus. And then you pick how many meals you want per week. You could go 6, you can go 8, you could go 12, you could go 24. For me, I do 6 because Factor's what I like to actually take to the office every day for lunch. I know that I'm gonna be eating clean, I'm gonna be eating healthy, and most importantly, it's freaking delicious. Let's actually, I'm hungry. Do you mind? One sec. Today I'm having the roasted garlic chicken, calories 450, all right? Show you this in a second. Anyway, Factor is amazing, and the thing that I love so much is that it gets me out of my diet rut. You know, I am a creature of habit. I used to think that I needed to eat the same boring, basic thing every single day, every single meal in order to maintain a low body fat percentage. But Factor allows me to stick with my macros and eat incredibly healthy, clean food. It allows me to eat super clean, healthy meals, but it tastes delicious. And for me, like, I'm not gonna sit there and go to the store and try to make the Italian herb chicken with vegetable risotto and roasted green beans. I'm not gonna do that, but Factor will, and they'll ship it direct to my door. You get it, you take it out of the box, you put it in the fridge, and then when you're ready to eat, all you do, you pull it out, 2 minutes in the microwave, you're done. Oh yeah. Gentlemen, check it out. Are you kidding me? All right, all right. The chicken, it's so tender. There's so much flavor just like bursting. It is unbelievable. Tender, moist, delicious with these sour cream and onion potatoes. Oh my God, gentlemen. If you're ready to take your fitness and food game to the next level and give Factor a try, guys, you are absolutely gonna love it as much as I do. There's a link in the description. Go to factor75.com. Make sure to use the promo code ALPHAM50. If you do, you're gonna get 50% off your first box of Factor. But it's not just foods, it's also what we've been drinking, including coffee. So research has actually recently come out to show that moderate caffeine consumption, no big deal. Now, moderate consumption is about 300 milligrams of caffeine or less a day, which is like 2 cups. But there was a study done in 2017 that actually showed that if you drink about 4 cups of caffeine or coffee a day, you can actually reduce the amount of sperm your body's producing. But it's not just coffee, it's also alcohol. So alcohol consumption, gentlemen, we gotta talk about it, all right? So beer, not amazing for testosterone, but also your sperm because of hops. Hops is a phytoestrogen, which is a plant-based estrogen that actually will increase your estrogen level and decrease your testosterone level. They've also shown that drinking in excess will absolutely affect your testes' ability to produce sperm, but they have also shown that red wine is actually probably good for your sperm because of the antioxidant properties contained in red wine, as long as you don't drink more than like 3 drinks at a time, more than 14 drinks a week. Next up, we got to talk about smoking, right? Smoking at this point, if you're still a smoker, like, I don't have any sympathy for you. You know how bad cigarettes are. You know that vaping isn't amazing for you. I know some of you are like, oh, but it's not that bad. It's not that good for you. But Alpha, I smoke weed. It's fine. It's not fine. It's absolutely not fine. Lots of studies, lots of research. Do a little Google search for weed sperm count. It ain't good. It's killing them. It's hurting them. Something else that's hurting them is you dudes that are like, yo, I'm never touching my wiener. Don't look at me like that. Let me explain how this works, all right? Use it or lose it. You've all heard that before. Well, there's a lot of research that has come out that shows that if you're somebody that doesn't actually release the hounds on a regular basis, it get like almost like stagnant. It also prevents your body from producing it. The more you do it, the more your body's like, yo, I gotta produce more. I gotta fill up the chamber. You gotta reload, you gotta replenish, and that's what happens. The more you do it, the more effective and efficient your body is in actually producing it. There's been a lot of people that are like, yo, you gotta save up, right? Semen retention, it's gonna make you more potent, more powerful. It doesn't do any of that except make you frustrated, which is why you should probably get to the gym to release some of the anxiety and tension, or just go to the bathroom and do your thing, all right? Kidding, not kidding. But the last thing I want to talk about is exercise and lifting weights. If you are not moving your body, if you are not challenging your physique and your physical prowess, your testosterone, your testicles, your sperm are not gonna be as sexy as possible. Guys, you gotta use your body. You gotta make sure you're lifting heavy shit. The more you do it, the more your body will actually produce and release free testosterone, not only helping make your muscles bigger, but also help your sperm swim super fast like Michael Phelps.